Hello everyone, Mark here, Marx Max Muscle, and we have an outstanding female comparison today, ladies and gentlemen. And with the return of the Miss Olympia competition at the Mr. Olympia event this year, I can't wait to see it. But anyway, guys, these two will probably be vying for a top position for sure. This is Margie Martin, otherwise known as Margie Marvelous. Her and Helle Trevino. This is them at the 2019 Arizona Pro, otherwise known as the Rising Phoenix event. These two ladies placed first and second. Helle Trevino got first place, so she placed over Margie Martin, Margie Marvelous. So you got to think, guys, these two ladies will be vying for probably a top position, maybe even first and second at the Miss Olympia competition, depending on how Iris Kaya looks now. Of course, that'll be the X factor if she comes in shape. I mean, could be trouble for all the ladies. Let's jump right into the muscularity round. Front double bicep pose, and just unbelievable, guys. Both of these just beautiful, beautiful ladies, and unbelievable. The legs. Look at the legs of this Helle Trevino. Unbelievable. Taking nothing away from Margie Marvelous. I mean, her legs are fantastic. They're huge. Of course, when you look at the overall balance, Helle Trevino, she has the calves and the cuts in those legs. Supreme for sure. But this is a front double bicep pose, and at the end of the day, I would give Margie Marvelous an edge. Her muscle separation in her arms, much better. But if you know how I judge, it's duly noted because Helle Trevino seems to be winning in the conditioning when you look at the muscle separation of those legs. Just fantastic. This, unfortunately, is the only front lat spread I could find of Helle Trevino. And just judging by this, she looks fantastic. Margie Marvelous. I actually seen Margie hit this a lot better. I don't know if the timing was off, but I've seen her hit some front lat spreads that are just awesome. So I like how she does the tippy toe. Very nice. But the way that Helle Trevino does it, I give her points for style here. I mean, fantastic. This is female bodybuilding after all, so beauty and flow, I find. I definitely judge that. And both of these ladies look awesome. Side chest development, and when you get a close-up shot of these two, it does appear that the judges probably gave the nod here to Helle Trevino at the end of the day. Because of the conditioning, she appears to have much thinner skin, things of that nature. But man, oh man, all Margie Marvelous has to do is just tighten up on that conditioning. And with those legs, look at the quad sweeps from the side. I mean, from the front, no doubt, no doubt. I was giving the edge in the lag department to Helle Trevino. But from the side here, those quads of Margie Marvelous, those are marvelous. Look at the delta on these two young ladies. Would make me look like a little pansy, I'm here to tell you. But anyway, this is I guess it's a lady hoo-ha position pose. It's Lee Priest does it. He checks the nails. I'm going to check my fingernails, mate. Actually, food for thought here. My wife's not around. I wouldn't mind getting in between these two young ladies. Oh my goodness. We're doing the bunny hop. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Brink, brink, brink. Wow. Sorry about that, guys and girls. Side tricep, of course, the hoo-ah position pose, not a mandatory shot. Side tricep. Much like a lot of these poses, guys, I favor Margie Marvelous, the structure, the muscle bellies, things of that nature, everything, guys. But you see, Helle Trevino, she has a sharper conditioning. Her skin much thinner, it appears. Just muscle separation. Well, of course, they both have good muscle separation. Both of these, it's going to be, I'm telling you, the judges are going to have their hands full judging between these two for sure. But like I said, conditioning can go a long way, but there's no true test of conditioning. Then seeing the back developments and the glutes. We're, of course, going to begin with the rear lat spread. And if Margie Marvelous has seen this comparison, I'm sure she looked through the pictures. She knows she has her work cut out for her. She knows why she lost, and she knows what she has to do. Get those glutes a little bit more striated. You'll be battling right beside Helle Trevino. But as is, guys, let's take nothing away from Martin here, but as is this Trevino, Helle Trevino. She's a hell of a good bodybuilder, Helle Trevino. Apologize. Pardon my language there. I try to keep the language decent around these places. Look at the calves, guys. Marx, Max, calves, you guys call me? Are you guys not, even the calf haters? Come on, guys. Look at those babies. I wonder if Helle would let me touch those calves. Anyway, guys, wife will probably smack me in the head after she see this video. Rear double bicep, and this is a fantastic shot for both ladies. Much like a lot of these shots, there is points of Margie Marvelous that I do appreciate much more. I think she has a better set of bicep triceps. I'm not going to say arms, but her bicep triceps I think are a little bit better. And the lat insertions seem to be a little thicker, more prominent. But then Helle Trevino, look at the traps, and the reason why I wasn't saying Margie had better arms is because look at the delts on this Trevino. This Helle Trevino is fantastic. The glutes, everything. Hey, even if Iris Kyle brings her best package, I mean, she's still going to have her hands full with this Helle Trevino and Margie Marvelous, because I think Margie, she knows what she's going to have to do. She's going to dry out. She's going to be right there with any of these young ladies. I guess they switched places for the ab and thigh. This is an actual on-stage picture of the two. About the same height, it appears. And structurally speaking, like all of the poses, hate to sound like a broken record, but Margie Marvelous may have this one. Look at the V taper, much more prominent and a bigger set of quads, bigger set of thighs. But I'm sure if this was a clearer picture, we'd see a better condition for Helle Trevino. I apologize. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wind this one down. We have no most muscular, and it's too bad that we don't. I like when the ladies hit their fashionable most musculars. So it's going to be one heck of a rematch, guys, at the Olympia. Look for these two definitely to be in the first call-out, I would wager to say. And, of course, you'd have to throw Iris Kyle in there as well. But it is going to be exciting, guys. I'd definitely like to build up some excitement for the Miss Olympia. Definitely, if you didn't follow it before, give it a look this year, guys. These beautiful ladies, they have fantastic physiques. I mean, that flow, the structure of Margie Marvelous. She could end up being one of the greatest female bodybuilders of all time. And then you look over there at Helle Trevino. I mean, maybe the best legs that I've ever seen on a female competitor. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. I think Louis Marco has a little bit of a crush on Natalia. Well, maybe Marx Max Muscle has a bit of a crush on Helle Trevino. What do you guys think about that? Anyway, hope my wife doesn't see this. I love my wife. I love my wife. This is an internet crush. Don't look beyond that. Hit thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.